Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Star Wars Darth Vader, issue number 22. This is the origin of Momin. Alright, let's get into this. So, Charles Soule is the writer, Giuseppe Camuncoli does the layouts, Daniele Orlandini does the finishes, along with Terry Pallett on pages 3 and 4. David Curiel does the covers, the colors, and the cover artist, Camuncoli and Ella Bonetti. The letterer is VC's Joe Caramunga. All right, so, wow, man. Wow. So this Moltmann guy, he is this dude who has the ability to possess you if you wear his helmet. He gave his entire origin in here, and it was pretty darn interesting. And something very particular was said by Moltmann that impressed me. This is obviously way back in the day, like before Darth Bane came along with his rule of 2, because there were multiple Sith here, and they were pretty easily found for the most part. But he tried to make this key that Vader's castle is basically a key between life and death, to open up the Force, to go in between the life and death concepts. So I don't know how and why it is that Vader is going to be able to communicate with Padme. Maybe he won't be able to at all, but like, there are Force ghosts all the time, you know, and these are obviously Jedi. Or I don't know, can Sith actually become Force ghosts? We haven't actually seen that before. Vader's the only one who ever really came back from the dark side, you know, so he could become a Force ghost at the end of Return of the Jedi. But we do know that it can happen. The question is how. Moltmann suggests that he's got the key. Now, will he be able to actually bring back Padme or just see a Force ghost of Padme? That would probably be enough for Vader, you know, and it'd probably drive him over the top, drive him over the edge also. Like Vader Unleashed. I can't wait to see like a Star Wars Darth Vader 3, Darth Vader Unleashed, where he's just killing everyone and everything. That would be great. You know, if what's her name, Padme, explained, you really are the worst being ever. I can't believe I let you, you know, get frisky with me and stuff. Just whatever, anything along those lines. I'm a little tired, so yeah. But man, like the potential of what could happen with this, so off the charts. Ah, man, I'm so in love with this. But one of the things that he'd said in this is that failure is an excellent teacher. That was actually pretty interesting, because Yoda pretty much said the exact same thing in The Last Jedi. All right, the most recent Star Wars movie that was made, main Star Wars movie, not a tie-in with like Han Solo or something. Man, the best teacher failure is. That's what Yoda said. Like, I distinctly remember, because I just rewatched the movie 2 weeks ago, last week, 2 weeks ago, something like that, with my wife, and man, that was interesting. So it's interesting to see that said on here also. Will that potentially have an interlocking play? I don't know. Is that maybe just something where, you know, the Jedi have their code, the Sith have their code, but it turns out that the Force users as the whole have a single code also that was lost in time, that Yoda would have known, but maybe it's been forgotten. All of this, man, there's so much that they could do with this. So many places they can go with this. So I'm definitely digging it. Anyway, guys, fantastic issue, as should be expected. Unfortunately, it seems a lot of talk on the town is that this is going to end with issue number 25. So that would mean that there's only 3 more issues to go. So after Fortress Vader or Vader's Castle is done, I'm so sad to see this go, if that's really the case. I'm sure it's going to go off with a bang, and we're going to get something else in its stead that's probably going to be just as big, just as awesome. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.